right, welcome everybody here today for some Rhode Island Division I high school girls hockey. South County Storm playing host to the Mount Cumberland Lincoln co-op team. Their second meeting here of the year. We were at the first one there at Allard Arena in Woonsocket a few weeks ago. It was a 4-2 game. It was actually 10 days ago in favor of South County. Can they win the season series in a sweep here at home? As all right, some starting lineups, and then the national anthem here before this matchup. Tim Duffy on the call here today for Fans Only Sports Network. You can follow our Instagram at FO Sports for highlights after the game, or watch on demand at fansonlysports.com following the game as well. This game brought to you by Toby Hockey Sticks. And we'll have the starting lineups first for the visiting Mount Cumberland Lincoln team. And first off, leading scorer Vanessa Bradley with 5 goals on the year. Campbell Lambert. What a name right there. And then the captain coming to the blue line, Olivia Sturvedent. Kinsley Phoenix. And rounding out the 5 is Emily Russo in net. Emily Raymundi, the senior, getting the start. Saw her start the other week, or 10 days ago, as I said, a week and a half ago in this same matchup. And now the South County Storm, their starting lineup, leading out the Chargers, Michaela Bucci, then Lauren Avedizian, Peyton Abrams, of course, with 9 goals on the year. Virginia Osgood, Samantha Hahn, leading goal scorer on this team with 11 this season. 47 in her career. And in net, Maddie Amatuna. She started every game this year for the Storm, and she'll start a 13th here today. But we'll have a national anthem first. All right, we got 15 minutes on the clock. What a emotional national anthem we got there, as we usually have here at the Bradford R. Boss Arena at the University of Rhode Island. Okay, awesome, awesome. It's like a little bit. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. It is the Storm, and it is the Mount Cumberland Lincoln Co-op team. Underway here at Boss. Storm will get it first into the zone. Abrams trying to chase up after it, but making the play. Bradley, who was oh my. All right, we just had some technical difficulties there with our headsets. Unable to turn on for a second. The camera too. There's Bucci putting up ahead. That one gets knocked down by Vanessa Bradley. Plays both forward and defense. Really versatile player for this MCL team. And here she is with the puck. Gets it up to MCL. They'll be able to rip it away. Bradley trying to get it by Abrams. She gets rid of it. Here's a shot from Osgood. No looker right there. Just missed it wide to the right. Now fighting for on the side of the net. That one gets poked away. Hahn will play it off the wall. And right back to MCL. And Kinsley Phoenix, one of the stars on this team. 11:56 and counting down here in the first. Shot from Osgood. Safe. Second chance gets poked away. As Abrams was there too. But a couple of Mount jerseys were enough to clear it out of there. There's Emily Russo putting on the Jets. Osgood going the other way with it. Osgood cuts inside, trying to get a shot off. It got poked away again. That time the play made by Angie Stafford. But South County, again, the puck in the offensive zone a few times here. They had the only shot on goal in this one. It says one shot on goal, but it was a few more than that on the sequence we just saw. Devin Phoenix trying to poke it out of the way, but now Moffitt has it. Here's McCarthy. Kicks back to Moffitt. McCarthy trying to get a piece of it as well, and they can't get a shot off there. MCL bending but not breaking defensively here in the first 5 minutes of this one. Here's Michaela Bucci. Up to McCarthy. Off her stick, and Bradley takes it back at center ice. Lawrence can't get through the South County defense. Really no time in the offensive zone, the plus side of the ice for Mount Cumberland Lincoln so far in this one. But still a scoreless game here in the first 5 minutes. This was a 4-2 matchup, like I mentioned the first time these two teams played 10 days ago. As Keegan taps that one forward. Mondi the wall, and it's ripped away by Bailey Kent, and led Denancy a little bit too much on the pass right there. As Kent hits it off the wall, Denancy at the point, good setup for Buard. It gets saved. Second chance. They're trying to punch it in. Can't on that shot either from Kent. As Keegan will try to get it off the wall. Can't. Abrigati applying some pressure, but not enough to get out of the midst of Kinsley Phoenix. But here's Buard at the blue line. Dumps it up ahead. And no one home for South County. This has been a fast-paced first 5.5 minutes. Hit by Abrams. Abrams' shot goes too tall. Couldn't get on target. Hits the wall, and she's trying to get her 10th goal of the season right there. Abrams gets it back, though, from behind the net. Trying to poke it in at the end of the play was Osgood and can't. As Raimondi covers up with 9:07 left here in the first period. So a lot of offensive pressure applied by the Storm, but they can't seem to make it matter most where it counts. I just muted. That one's turned over. Right back to South County. Here is Hahn. Got someone knocked down, and Gucci comes out of the nowhere to make the play on Sturvedant to take it back. Abrams, she turns it over. That shot wide of the mark for Stafford. Avedizian up to Abrams. Stafford knocks it down again. Abrams trying to cross in the neutral zone and can't, as Phoenix took it away. Dumps in the zone, and Avedizian will get there first. As this is very similar to the way they started a week and a half ago, last Wednesday night. There was not any scoring for a little bit, and we had onslaught of it in the second period. Hahn trying to get it near side. Here's the captain, Juliana Bucci, back to Hahn. Her shot saved. Bucci from around the net tries to make a play on it and gets denied once more by Raimondi. That one gets knocked down on its way to the net. And Buard off the wall. Here's Bradley. Turns it over, and this will be first penalty. Oh, not a penalty. They're going to say just play on. My apologies. This MCL will hit it off the wall again. McCarthy. Loose puck finds Juliana Bucci. Tries to cut inside, gets tripped up by Spencer Cameron. No call made. Buard, we're over halfway through this first period. MCL yet to get a shot on goal here on the road. Good takeaway here. Good chance for Gotti. Her shot wide to the right. And coming out of nowhere to get that loose puck is Michaela Bucci. They're going to reset. Here's Avedizian. Onside, it's Gotti. Off the wall, going to take a nice angle to Mia Moffitt. Moffitt cuts inside, trying to slither through traffic. That one gets knocked down. Stafford tries to send it away. Michaela Bucci's shot saved. Now Stafford hits it off the wall. Flies down the other end of the ice. It'll be an icing call against Mount Cumberland Lincoln. First one we've seen today, actually. Almost 9 minutes into this one. Still a scoreless game here in the first period. This game brought to you by Toby Hockey Sticks. And that shot scores for Abrams. She took the shot. Looked like she was just trying to pass it. And Peyton Abrams will score her 10th goal of the year in cheeky fashion to go up 1-0 for the Storm. And even she was shocked about that one. Gets the goal. And the Storm up early in this one, as we talked about the scoring drought here in the first period. But Abrams says, I got you. Got some action, and Mount Cumberland Lincoln still yet to get a shot on goal here in this opening period. It's been all Storm here at home. As this one's going to get by Devin Phoenix, and she'll race after it. Hahn comes to make a play on it. She'll send the other way. Osgood going to chase after it and cannot win the angle by Kinsley Phoenix, who dumps that down the ice. And there'll be another icing call against MCL. They're second in the last couple of minutes, so this is what led to the last goal we just saw. There's an icing and then the face-off. So let's see if South County has one more in them. I know it's unlikely to get back-to-back in that short of a time frame, but the Storm storming to a one-goal lead early in this one. Here's a long shot, too tall. Bounces back over to Michaela Bucci. Doesn't get to do her sister, but it gets by Juliana there. And Moffitt will get it in her own zone. Under 6 to go here in the first period. Moffitt putting on the Jets, trying to get around the corner. Got some space from around the net. Tries to get a shot off and can't. Contesting there is Meg Delisle on the right side of the net. As Cameron going to tap that one up ahead. Avedisian will get there first for the Storm. Turns it right back over. Cameron and Moffitt fighting for, along with Delisle. Bounce back to MCL. Here's a good chance, a shot, and that is the first shot on goal today. Or second, rather. And it was taken by Bradley, but here is Juliana Bucci, the captain, coming near side. Her shot gets deflected by Bradley, who's, like I mentioned, as we saw a week and a half ago, is just everywhere down the ice. She races back and forth on offense and defense and really keeps her team in the game and denies opportunities. Case in point right there. Denanti, loose puck. Here's Josie Denanti with some space. Her shot goes wide to the left. Second chance, trying to tap it in. And Raimondi will cover that one up. 4:25 left here in the first period. As Emily Raimondi, she's allowed one goal, but she's faced a lot of pressure so far here in the first 11 minutes. Doing a good job holding it down, as this could very easily be more than a 1-0 game at this point. Just the disparity in offensive possessions that each of these two teams have had. Here's Abrams off the face-off, and this is going to bounce back over to Keegan. Gets by Osgood. Stuyvesant, and it's going to be Hahn in the neutral zone, making a wiggly play there. Hahn with some space, takes a shot, and it gets saved off the right shoulder pad of Raimondi, and this one going to slip by Keegan. Other direction here with it. It's Emily Russo, and Bouard catches up to her to contest that one and rip the puck back away for the Storm. Turns it back over there. Here's a long shot. Trying to tap it in. Had a couple of chances, but goes wide to the right of the mark. This will be a penalty against the Storm, I think. You see Stuyvesant down there. Looks like she got tripped up in front of the net. And I think they're going to say it was interference on the goaltender, Amatuna. So someone's going to have to serve this penalty. As Maddie Amatuna got her stick in there and made an unethical play. So Abrams will serve the time in the box. So power play here for the trailing Mount Cumberland Lincoln team. MCL trying to set something up here. And this one is slapped the other direction. It gets poked. And now they finally put the 2 minutes on the board. Oh my goodness, they didn't put the 2 minutes on the power play on the board for about 15 seconds. That is just a free 15 unless they let Abrams out of the box early. Here's Avedisian, 3 minutes left in the period. Back to MCL. And it is Spencer Cameron coming near side. Cameron. That one gets tipped up in the air and slapped away down the ice. Good clear right there by the Storm. And a new line coming in for South County. At least 2 players in Buard and Keegan join Moffitt and Hahn on the ice, trying to kill the rest of this power play. There's a minute 15 seconds left on it. Here's a good look. That shot a little bit too tall for Cameron. Couldn't get it on net. Just skimmed over the top of the post. That one from distance goes way wide to the right. Shot gets kicked in front of the net. Shot gets tipped on its way there. Final 40 seconds of the power play for MCL. Here's Bradley. Her shot gets tipped and saved by Amatuna. This one's going to just roll off the bench and find its way over to Devin Phoenix. Phoenix down the ice. Buard try to clear this one out for the Storm, and it's a good job for a sec. 15 ticks left on the power play. Hahn flings it down the ice, and that is going to be the difference between the mismanagement of the game clock and the power play, as they do let Abrams out about 15 seconds early, so I guess I was right on with that little estimation there a second ago. Still a minute 20 left in the first period as the Storm kill the power play. Storm trying to pick up where they left off. Here's Bucci cutting inside. It gets tripped up. Lunging for that puck was McCarthy. Couldn't get there. Moffitt got that one deflected on the pass through. Here's Michaela Bucci. A minute remains now here in the first. And gets tipped. And it'll be Bucci backpedaling. Here's McCarthy. Got that one tipped, goes wide of the mark anyways, stays in the zone for Bailey Kent to make a play on it. Kent stops on a dime, surveys, puts it in the middle for Juliana Bucci. Couldn't get there, and that one on its way there, a little bit wide to the right. Campbell Lambert up to Sturvidence, gets Spire, final 20 seconds. There's Bradley. Wiggling left and right. Has a chance with 10 seconds left. Trying to go coast to coast. Lost the handle. Good play by Buard. Keegan in final seconds off the wall, and that's going to end the first period. South County leads it 1-0. The goal scored by Peyton Abrams. The difference here in the first 15 minutes, the Storm holding it down at home. After one, when we come back 15 minutes in the second period here on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, period number 2, 15 minutes on the clock. The Storm up 1-0 with the Peyton Abrams goal, and they're trying to add on to it as they dominated that first period with possession time. Osgood from around the net trying to tap it in, can't. As it gets ripped away from behind by Marina Lawrence. This one off the wall. Bailey Kent will pick it up. Kent going in the middle. Actually, that's Samantha Hahn. That one gets saved. Second chance for Osgood. Wide to the left. Abrams kicks it. Good chance. Shot for Hahn. Saved. Still alive. It gets poked away. Avedizian gets it to Osgood, and that one turned over into traffic. And the Storm had about 3 good chances right there to begin this second period. Couldn't capitalize on any of them. Some stingy Mount defense, some resilient Mount defense here as well. Here in this one, as got to give Emily Raimondi a lot of credit for the way she's been able to hold it down in the net. And this will bounce its way back over to Angie Stafford. Center ice, bouncing off the hit was Amandi. Tries to get it in the zone. It gets knocked down and taken away by Mia Moffitt. Moffitt has a chance. She's got Bucci with her. Moffitt got it saved. Bucci cleans it up and scores. Juliana Bucci with the goal. The captain making the play. And for her, it's her 8th of the season. We saw Bucci and Moffitt combine for 3 goals the last time these two teams played on January 10th. Bucci having 2 of them and an assist, and Moffitt having the other 2, or having 2 assists and a goal, and they connect right there as it's a 2-0 lead for South County here at Boss Arena early into this second period. Here's Buard up to Gotti. Kayla Bucci. And off the stick of Donati, tapped up ahead. Here's Bradley. Sturvidence. Off the wall. Here's a good look. That shot saved by Amatuna. It bounced over to Kinsley Phoenix, but Amatuna makes the save. Some quick instincts right there. Face off, but it's going to bounce over to Devin Phoenix. That one tried to get slapped down by Cameron. She cannot make a play on it there. Here's Abrams. Tips it off the wall up to herself. 3-on-2 break. She's got some numbers here. Hahn and Osgood, and gets by Osgood. Could not get her stick on and get the shot on goal. This one's turned over. Back to Devin Phoenix and MCL, who still just has 2 shots on goal in this game. Haven't done anything. This is a South County team. 8-2-2 on the year. They started 0-0-2. They are 8-2 since. And they've not lost in league play this year. Haven't lost any of the games that actually matter. This one is off the wall. Now fight for it on the corner, on the boards. A couple players from each team in the area. Got Keegan and Moffitt for Storm. They come away with it. And Buard will keep it in the offensive zone for the Storm. McCarthy gets it off the wall to Juliana Bucci. Bucci will fake, goes the other way and lost the puck. Buard at center ice. Spins away from a couple of would-be defenders. Keegan going backwards in her own end. Bucci. Lamberts. Phoenix. And Lambert will turn it over right back to South County. This puck will not leave the neutral zone here, as it's Phoenix again with it. Turns it over to Buard. McCarthy. And gets knocked down by Vanessa Bradley. Down the other end of the ice, they say play on with Campbell Lambert. Phoenix. Each team just gathering some rhythm these last couple of minutes since the Bucci goal. This puck's just been flopping all over the place here since. Hasn't been too clean or pretty, but it's Gotti on the near side, and she gets that one ripped from behind by Bradley. Natsu's able to take it away for a sec, and it's Phoenix with it. Slapped up ahead, and Storm will try to reset. And Gotti off her stick awkwardly, turned over to Spencer Cameron. Here's Phoenix off the wall to Cameron, and turns it over once more. It's Kent. She turns it over. A lot of turnovers here, and this was not a lot of good passes here, and not good puck control from Cameron as Abrams takes it away. Abrams tries to get a shot off, wiggles through defenders. Abrams got it saved by Raimondi. 9 minutes left before intermission. There's Amondi off the wall. Down the other end of the ice. Hahn will track it down. Almost lost control of it there. That one, thought it flew into the Mount bench for a sec, but stays in play to Keegan. Buard. Osgood a little bit too long for her. You got to give these girls a lot of credit. I mean, the clock does not stop a whole lot in the girls hockey as opposed to boys hockey. And, you know, definitely got to have some good endurance to be saying as long as the shifts that some of these girls have. Here's Bradley doing a lot of dirty work for MCL today. That one too tall. Took the shot as we're approaching the midpoint of this game with 8 minutes and change to go here in the second. Now this one is flung in the direction of Raimondi, and it'll be reset by Campbell Lambert. Servident turns it over. McCarthy off the wall, no one home. Moffitt thought she might have been there. Now Bucci gets it back, finds Moffitt, and she scores! Mia Moffitt and Bucci connecting on another one. And it's 3-0 for the Storm. So we saw the first one, Bucci had the goal, Moffitt the assist. That time the other way around, and we saw that 3 different times the first time these two teams played a week and a half ago. And how good has that duo been this season? Moffitt with her 6th goal of the year. As the Storm making it look easy right now. Moffitt gets tripped up, no call. Bucci back to Avedisian, off the wall to McCarthy. McCarthy gets that one on net, but it's sent away by Raimondi as we're halfway through this game. Under 7.5 to go in this one. This game brought to you again by Toby Hockey Sticks with their patented Diamond Air Blade, helping deliver superior puck feel, strength, and aerodynamics. No more sacrificing stick strength for speed or feel. You have it all at the Toby Hockey Stick. Visit TobyHockey.com for more details, or go to their Instagram or Twitter accounts at Toby Hockey. Twitter now known as X, by the way. As Buard, that one is off her stick on the pass from Kaylin McCarthy, the freshman. Buard over to McCarthy, back to Buard. Center ice trying to get through the defense of Lawrence. They could not for a second, but now they get it right back again. As McCarthy crosses the blue line into the zone, and she gets tripped up. on her way down there. Hahn, the loose puck. Stops on a dime. Hahn puts in the middle. Good chance for Abrams. And it gets saved by Raimondi. Off the side of the net again on the second chance for Abrams, who tried getting her second of the game. Here's Hahn, though, and almost got tipped in by Osgood. Raimondi makes the save first. 6:09 left here in the second. As the Storm just continuing to pile on those shots, and what a difference in shots it's been. I mean, definitely not accurate count here at Boss Ice Arena. It says 14-2, but it's a lot too little right now in favor of the home team. Here's Bradley off the face-off for Mount Cumberland Lincoln. Keegan dumps it back in the zone, and it'll be tracked down by Lambert. Up to Sturvedant, and she turns it over. Bucci off the back of someone and finds Moffitt. Lucky bounce. Moffitt kicks. It's Helena Beasley, and now Keegan from long range keeps it alive in the zone. It's Bucci. And now Moffitt off the wall. Bradley trying to rip it away. The corner will be taken back by Mount. And it's Kinsley Phoenix lost control of it. Crazy time for my headset to just perish momentarily, but Juliana Bucci with her second goal of the game. It was just her and Raimondi right there. It's another chance. That shot saved by Raimondi. It was Denancy who had the look. Gotti up to Avedijan, and Gotti will try to fight for that one back as it's off the skate of a MCL player. 4 minutes left here in the second period. As it is Michaela Bucci down to Samantha Hahn, trying to squeak through traffic. She's got Osgood with her. Gets it to Osgood and slips by her left skate. Abrams trying to tap it in from around the net. Abrams has a second chance, and she puts it in. Peyton Abrams from around the net gets her second and makes it 5-0. The onslaught continues. As South County staying in control, making no room in the driver's seat for Mount Cumberland Lincoln. It's been all Storm here in this one. Lamberts. And now Abrams Bucci has it again. Kaylin McCarthy. It's slopped away and finds McCarthy. McCarthy gets that one knocked down. That'll be Buard at center ice. Michaela Bucci got tipped, and McCarthy trying to hold on to it. Gives it up ahead to Juliana Bucci. Now McCarthy with it again. Down the ice, it is Moffitt, but it's offsides first. Miserable. 2:50 left here for intermission. Here's Beasley, turns it over to Devin Phoenix. Now Stafford, Keegan. Beasley. Right back to MCL, who's had nothing in the second period. They don't have a shot on goal in the period. Kent takes it away for the Storm. Trying to set up one more opportunity here in the final 2 minutes of the period. Phoenix off the wall. Turns it over to Katja Keegan, and it's a good chance for Cameron, but she couldn't hold on. Now she gets it back. Spencer Cameron with a chance, and she gets saved by Amatuna. So the first shot on goal all period for MCL. Spencer Cameron, fast break, gets denied. 100 ticks to go here before intermission. Another chance here for Cameron. And Amatuna will cover up with 92 seconds to go. Minute 32 on the clock. Face-off gets saved by Amatuna as it found its way over there. It's another shot on goal in the books, but now it's Storm from the near side, and loose puck finds Paige Clark. Couldn't hold on to it. Bounces back over to Annie Connerton. Now some fourth liners in the game for Storm. Much different game than the first matchup we saw between these two teams, where it was competitive for most of it. It was a 2-2 game at one point. Complete opposite here tonight. And Campbell Lambert puts it up ahead into the zone, and there's 40 seconds to go on the clock. It's an ugly one for Mount Cumberland Lincoln. One of their worst showcases of the year so far. Here's a shot, so they get a chance there. Second opportunity gets saved again by Amatuna, as Kinsley Phoenix had not one but two tries to tap it in, and couldn't pass the test right there. Osgood off the face-off, he takes it back. It's Abrams and Osgood going on the ice. Trying to get it back to Osgood. She will, and Osgood whiffs on it for the third time. She's had three chances in similar fashion and couldn't get that one. Oh man, that was the best one so far. Could have made it 6-0, but that's going to end the second period. So if you can't get 6, might as well have 5 as the Storm lead it 5-0 after the first 30 minutes. This one, we come back. 15 minutes left as the Storm trying to finish off in what looks like it's going to be their second win of the year against Mount Cumberland Lincoln when we return here on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, we got 15 minutes left to go here from Boss Ice Arena. It is South County and Mount Cumberland Lincoln in a 5-0 game with South County on top. Five nothing to score. 2 goals from Giuliano Bucci, 1 from Moffitt, 2 from Abrams. We got 15 minutes on the clock. And with South County, I mean, they have just brought not only a storm, a tsunami of goals today and a lot of pressure offensively. Here's Samantha Hahn, who still has not gotten a point yet, up to Osgood. That one gets tipped by Abrams. Second chance shot wide to the right for Michaela Bucci. This one down the ice. It'll be Michaela Bucci getting back for it. That one gets saved twice by Amatuna. Good pressure applied by Emily Russo. Russo, that one flies by her too. Sturvetten can't make a play on it either. But now this is the best offensive zone time we've really seen all game from MCL today. I mean, which is kind of a sad stat. Only a minute into the third period. And they already turned it back over. Here's Abrams. Abrams dumps it forward. No one home. Goes right back to Mount Cumberland Lincoln. And it's Phoenix. Buard. On the right side, and Buard got that one tipped by Cameron. Off the wall, up over to Mia Moffitt. Turns it over. This has been nothing short of an onslaught today in favor of South County here at home. 5-0 to score. This has been brutal for Mount Cumberland Lincoln so far today. Slicing through traffic, that one wide to the right. And Buard will recover this one off the wall. And Moffitt can't get it back. Kayla McCarthy got that one ripped from behind. Here's Giuliana Bucci going far side, trying to get around the corner of Andrea Amandi. And now Beasley gets the puck with a charge. Beasley has got Moffitt with her. Gets it on Moffitt, and that one gets tipped in front. That almost had a chance. But Raimondi covers up. 12:35 to go, and almost a 6th goal on the board for South County. This one gets over to Angie Stafford. Phoenix off the wall. Here's Kent around the wall to Nancy. One gets knocked down, and it will fly by Helena Beasley, and Beasley will let it ice first with 12 minutes left here in this one. Off the face-off, it's going to find Michaela Bucci. Might not show in the stat sheet, but she's done a pivotal job today in this effort as well. One of the alternate captains on this team. Twin sister Juliana, the senior captain. Here's Avadesian. Lambert will try to play it off the wall over to Sturvedant. He's going to fly by Bradley, and she'll pick it up off the wall. It's taken away by South County, trying to set it up for Paige Clark. She could not. Flew off her skates. Back over to Avedisian. Avedisian tries to put in the middle. That one gets knocked down by Bradley. Avedisian lost her stick. And this one is poked the other direction by Annie Connerton. Now it's Bucci again. On the ice and off the stick of Clark once more. Clark trying to fight for it on the wall, and MCL put it back into the zone. Sent ahead by Angie Stafford. A very slow-paced offensive output for Mount Cumberland Lincoln today. No goals still. And only credited here at Boston Arena with 6 shots on net on the scoreboard. It's been around there. Can't confirm that number is true, but it's been very close to that as McCarthy sends it forward for Connerton. Connerton trying to get around Cameron, and Connerton wrestling for. Here's Ava Laird, the freshman at center ice. She lost control of it. Hahn off the wall will get it. Samantha Hahn gets it ripped away. Under 10 minutes to go now here in this one. MCL is trying to get something on the board. I mean, they just have nothing going right for them so far here. See, Mondi turns it over. There's Buard off the wall to Osgood. Numbers loading for Storm and off the skate of Hahn. Not a great feed up to her. Abrams gets around the corner. Trying to play from behind the net. Abrams, this one's loose, and it's going to poke back out to her. She's got Hahn at the point. Trying to get it to her a little bit late, and it got poked away by Amandi. Send it the blue line, and now back the other way. Keegan will chase up after it. And doesn't let it ice. She'll pick it back up. Try to play with it. Goes in circles, gets over to Hahn, who taps it forward for Juliana Bucci. Makes a nice play. Bucci has got Hahn with her, and Bucci's shot gets deflected. Hahn trying to race after it, collides into the wall. I think it was Cameron right there who was also in there on the collision. Or rather, it was Bradley, excuse me. McCarthy hits that one up ahead. Back into the zone, but Sturvedant trying to get it out of there for Mount Cumberland Lincoln, the captain, Olivia Sturvedant. Here's Bucci putting it in there, and that one gets saved. Abrams trying to tap it home, can't. Bradley. Up ahead. Bucci gets that one knocked down. Avedisian turns that one over. Moffitt. Good chance for Juliana Bucci. Got saved by Raimondi as we are halfway through this final period of action here on Fans Only Sports. Brought to you by Toby Hockey Sticks. Here's Moffitt. Lunging shot, sliding down in and out of her glove, and Raimondi will cover up. First stoppage of clock in over 3 minutes here in what's still a 5-0 game. A lot of fans piling in for both games today at Boston Arena. The first one, North Kingston and Pilgrim in the Division I boys matchup, and every fan has a commonality today, and the fact that they didn't watch a close game. The first one 7-1, this one 5-0, as the Storm have not taken their foot off the gas pedal just yet. They're still going strong. It's Anansi. Anyways, 6:44 to go in this one. And counting down. Storm trying to get one more on the board. Denancy. The wall, Devin Phoenix. McCarthy. This one knocked down Kent. Wide to the right. Abrams. Going far side. Numbers here for the Storm. Abrams gets a good look and gets it wide to the left. Osgood knocked it down back into play, but it's taken back away by MCL. And now right back to Helena Beasley for the Storm. Up ahead. Turned over to Bradley at center ice. Bradley, who scored a goal in the first match between these two teams, can't here. Seen just three penalties in this one. 2 against MCL and 1 against the Storm. On the goaltender Amatuna, who had an interference call in that second period. No power play goals, though, here for the Storm, and there are 2 chances. Here is Hahn coming near side. Hahn fades it. What a pass shot. Saved again, as Osgood and Hahn have had a couple of good chances. About 4 of them, and just cannot connect on one as Raimondi makes a great save there. Up ahead to Osgood. An offside against Storm. No, a tripping call first, actually. They're going to call it a trip. This will be the second trip we've seen today. And the first against the Storm, it'll be against Peyton Abrams, who has 2 goals in this one, will enter the box for the first penalty of the game against the Storm. That is against a skater. The first one, like I said, against the goaltender, Amatuna. Abrams actually served that penalty, and she'll be the only Storm player in the box so far in the first 40 minutes this one. Timeout called by Mount Cumberland Lincoln with 5:04 to go. We'll take a timeout ourselves here on Fans Only Sports. 5-0 to score here from the Boss Ice Arena at the University of Rhode Island. The Storm trying to close it out with 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left in this one. 5:04 power play for Mount Cumberland Lincoln. Trying to get on the board for the first time today. It's their second power play of the game. They didn't do anything on the first one. We're inside the last 5 minutes now. This one got saved by Amatuna and then deflected. .30 seconds into the power play now. It's Devin Phoenix. The one poked away. Stayed on side. Cameron. Good chance here. Cameron shot on net. Gets saved as well by Amatuna. And now it's Bucci. Takes the shot shorthanded from the blue line right there, and it gets saved by Raimondi as we're halfway through the power play. A minute to go on the chance here for Mount Cumberland Lincoln. And they turn the clock off again. Oh, man. This happened in the last game. The scoreboard just off, and this one's sent down the ice. And I mean, maybe it's still running on their time. I'm not sure, but they're going to stop the game, I think, because of it. And this was an issue in the last game we had in the boys' game. I see the official going over to the scorer's table. See, let's get that thing back up and running. I don't know where it's going to pick off from, but it was about 20 seconds of power play time for MCL. They might get extra here, down 5-0. They might get that time back. Yeah, no, the clock is back up. 3:39 and 35 seconds left on the power play. I feel like a little bit extra time milked off the clock, but what do I know? So face-off coming up at center ice. The Storm fans are rowdy, and they should be up 5-0. Trying to get Amatuna the shutout. She allows .88 goals a game. Not bad. She allows 2 goals a game, but 88% save percentage on the year, and she's trying to get to 100 on today's game, albeit not too many shots taken against her, but the South County defense doing a great job on the power play. Just 10 seconds left on the power play. And Oscar says, I didn't trip anyone. That's going to end the penalty. Abrams comes out of the box. 3 minutes left. Mount squanders the power play again. Abrams rips it away. Making a play on it there is Bradley. Here's Bucci trying to wiggle through. Bradley can't. Tries to get it back to Abrams, but it was knocked down by Bradley. And now it's Cameron with it once more. Moffitt. Over to Bucci down the ice. Off the stick of Juliana Bucci. Gets it back to her sister. As it's going to roll down. And that shot is saved again by Amatuna. 2 minutes left in this one. Buard. Over to Moffitt. Storm are going to be undefeated in league play still after today. Their 9th win in all this season. 90 seconds left now in this one. They're going to call a penalty here with 1:31 left. It's going to be against Mount Cumberland Lincoln in the corner for the cross check. Crazy. So the checking penalty against Angie Stafford, who goes to the box. Our clock I'm trying to stop this. It's 1:20 left. There we go. Okay, I just reset again. I'm not even going to bother. I'll let you know when the game ends as Abrams scores again. Peyton Abrams with her 3rd goal. I believe it was Abrams. Actually, then there's going to see that Hahn says she scored the goal and she leads the line and makes it 6-0 with 1:13 to go. So Samantha Hahn, who led the team in goals entering today with 11, gets a dozen on the year. Slow last couple of games, but right there gets the goal, as we've known her to do the last couple of years having the Storm. And she gets it back here, and Hahn again will get that one saved that time. 60 seconds remain here on Fans Only Sports Network. Keegan down the ice will race after it. Final minute of action. It's Hahn. She's got Abrams with her. Hahn feeds Abrams for the hat trick. Got it saved by Raimondi. With 42.7 to go, Raimondi makes another big save. As Hahn and Abrams trying to get cheeky with it right there, up 6-0. Can't get a seventh. Yeah. 40 seconds. Bucci got one off the goalpost. Trying to add one more. MCL sends it away. Sturvedant does a good job up ahead, and now chance here for Mount Cumberland Lincoln. It's Phoenix, or Russo rather, on the move. Just trying to slap it, keep it into the zone. Bucci rips it away. Getting tangled up from behind. And that one's turned over down the ice to Devin Phoenix. Final 10 seconds. Moffitt falls down, lost the handle on it. That shot on net, the gun from Bucci got saved with 4.5 seconds to go. The foot on the gas pedal for sure. Here in this one for Storm is they're going to get the shutout win, assuming that MCL does not score the next 4.5 seconds, but puck drops. South County wins the faceoff, and this game is over. Second win over MCL this year for South County. They win at 6-0. And a shutout for that girl, Maddie Amatuna, in net. Playing a spectacular game. The Storm with one of the most flawlessly executed games of the year. And they win this one in clean sheet fashion. 6-0 at home, taking care of business here at Boss Ice Arena. So from Tim Duffy and all of us here at Fans Only Sports, catch you guys all next time for some more Rhode Island High School Division I girls ice hockey. We'll see you guys then for some more South County Storm here on Fans Only Sports.